boy, do we have problems up here. What's going on? What's going on? Restore the Snyderverse community. I'm sure everybody is in great spirits right now. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm feeling great. I know Zack Ryder's feeling great. You know what I'm saying? We about to get into it. But first, I would like to introduce my co-host for the night, the illustrious Mr. Zack Ryder. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I'm just happy to be here with you on this night where we are all jacked up and Zacktivated, and we all have a reason to be happy. And you know what? To be quite frank, I think we all have a reason to be a little toxic tonight too, Skywalker. I'm going to tell you the truth.
I'm feeling the toxicity.
Because we've been getting a lot of crap from, what's that smell? I smell beta. Do you smell beta? Because I can smell beta cooking all the way over here. And it is nasty. It is nasty.
I can definitely smell the roasted beta tonight, yo. Yeah, yo. It's been a wonderful day. Hold up. First, before we get to that, let's get to the chat. We got Osa Fresh in here saying this is just the beginning. What's up, Osa? Much love and appreciation. We got Igor in here. Snyder Cut on digital. Restore the Snyderverse. Hashtag we are not bots. No, we are not. We got Chad Snyderverse. Ready the Armada. We will use the old ways. We got Neo Sevens with the Trolling Stone. We got Jesse Allen, Mega Deuce. We got the White Sour, Venkata, Marco, Sickness, South Cali. Yo, y'all already know, man. Everybody is showing up and showing out today. The hype is real, motherfuckers. Yo, real talk. Chad Snyderverse says smelly betas. You know what I'm saying? Roasted beta. That's what my main man TJ in here. You know what I'm saying? Yo, with the hashtag we won.
With no roasted beta with no camera.
Hey, Chad said the best. Like I said, Gotham roast. Well done. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Woo! Shout out to Tyrone Magnus. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, got me on that. Woo!
Hey. you got it down. Not for nothing, man, but you're gonna be bigger than Tyrone Magnus pretty soon,
hey,
bro.
Man, hey, shout out to Tyrone Magnus. I've been following that dude for quite some time. Big fan of his. But look, y'all already know, man. Look, we are here today because Zack Snyder, right? He posted this tweet. You know what I'm saying? That pretty much in no uncertain terms, to us at least, right, Zod? When you say with the way that Zack teases his fandom and the way that he interacts and talks with his fandom, right? It pretty much confirmed an appearance at Hall H. Would you agree with that sentiment, Zod?
Yeah, I take it one step further, Skywalker, and say simply that the Snyderverse is restored. Period. I mean, Zack is not. Listen, remember when the old regime was in power, Zack told us straight out, they're anti-Snyder. They don't want anything to do with me. I don't know what I did to piss them off. I wasn't trying to, but they don't want nothing to do with me. It's a wrap. Now he's here, and not only did we have Warner Brothers Discovery promoting the digital release of Zack Snyder's Justice League, but we had Zack Snyder himself doing it, and now Zack is coming straight out, confirming Hall H, telling us right there what's going to happen, that there's going to be an announcement. He wouldn't be saying that if he wasn't back. If he wasn't back and he wasn't working with WB again, then what the hell is all this about? Zack does not troll his fan base. This is what the betas don't understand. This is what the people out there that claim to be the actual factuals don't understand. They think they know about business, but what they're not understanding is we're not looking at it from a business perspective. We're looking at it from a Zack Snyder perspective. We know how Zack Snyder communicates with us. So when you say stuff like reels and fields and flowers and oranges and blueberries and hamburgers with French fries, we don't know what you're talking about, man. All we know is how Zack communicates with us. And if you've been following Zack, okay, then you already know what this means. You know that this is real. This is not a joke. This is not a drill. This is the legitimate stuff. Like, what more does he have to say? What more does Zack have to say for you to accept it? For you people to stop pretending like this is all just in our heads and it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, today was pretty telling. That was an oddly timed post from Zack Snyder, I'd say, in the least. With Henry Cavill kind of trending in the news earlier today.
Bro,
right?
Zack was watching Scoop Center and basically said, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna restore the Snyderverse tonight. That's what happened. That's what we got. That's what we got. Look, we were there. We were sitting there watching Sil and Mikey react to this in real time when it occurred. All right. To me, I'm tired of trying to sugarcoat it and decode it for these idiots. The reality is that it's real. This is like your tagline here says, Zacktivation incoming. That's exactly what this is. This is not, you want to talk about eminent. All right. This is what eminent feels like. Yeah. I'm feeling right now, Skywalker, the same way I felt right before Zack Snyder did the Man of Steel watch party, the day that Zack Snyder's Justice League was announced.
Yeah.
That's exactly what this is. This is the same exact feeling. So I know I trust my instincts.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm telling you, a lot of these people need to just start deleting their accounts on social media at this point. Just start deleting your account because I don't want to see you at all. There's no more mentions. There's no more channels. There's no more discussions. There's no more super chats. You're done. Okay? It's over.
Zai, why is there no more super chats?
They're done. They're done. They're done. Their free lunch is over. And I don't care. I don't care how many of them are offended. I don't care how many of them. Oh, you're picking on me. Oh, you're talking about me. No, you're all waning. That's what you're doing. You're hashtag waning. Your day is over. We're sick and tired of it. See, now there's a new sheriff in town. Zack is clearly back. And I would say that they probably put him, this is just me speculating now, but I would say that they probably put him, I wouldn't be surprised if Zaslav just put him in charge of the whole thing. It said, Zack, do your thing. Because the Snyder Cut was that much of a success. We've shown that much of a demand for it. He probably was just like, do what you want to do. This is why, listen, this is why Zack mentioned, why did Zack mention the 5-movie arc? Why did he mention that in this post? Because.
Why did he mention Hall H?
Well, no, we know why he mentioned Hall H because he's going to be in Hall H. He's going to make the announcement at Hall H. But what I'm saying, he literally says this. But what I'm saying is, why did he mention the 5-movie arc? Because we all know that that's what he's doing with his DC universe. He is giving us a 5-movie arc. Why would he say that if he wasn't back? If he wasn't back working for Warner Brothers? See, it doesn't take Clouseau to figure this stuff out. Okay, I'm tired of these betas. I'm so tired of these betas.
Maybe they can get what's old boy name? Not Matlock, but damn, what
Columbo.
was I
They need to get
saying? There you go,
Columbo up in there.
Colombo.
Bojack.
Yo, they can straight go get Colombo, yo.
They
Nah,
can straight Columbo to figure it out. We need to get Columbo to solve the mystery for y'all, since you Scooby kids are too dumb to figure anything out.
or yeah, look, man, they can go grab any one of them, yo. Any
Oh my
one of
God.
them. They can go grab old boy from Knives Out. You know what I'm saying? They can go get that damn detective. You know what I'm saying? They can get Ace Ventura. Look, it don't really matter, yo.
That's what they need right now. Right about now, they all need the pet detective. Because I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure Dave Pena is fleshing his face down the toilet right now. I'm pretty sure that he's sticking his face in the toilet bowl going, I don't know what happened. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. So, because, ain't nobody watching his vodka streams, I'll tell you that right now. And as far as Mad Max Entertainment is concerned, I don't know what that dude needs to do. Maybe he needs to change his mask or change his clothes or something. I don't know. But to me, I mean, when you talk about a guy that claims to be a supporter of Restore the Snyderverse, claims to be in it for this fandom and wanting to see the Snyderverse continue. I've never seen a guy who claims to be Snyderverse surround himself with so many straight up antis. I've never seen nothing like it in my life, man. Like he treats the antis better than he treats people who actually believe the same and want the same things that he wants. I don't understand that.
Look, man, I'll just say this, yo. Y'all better hope and pray that something happens and Zach's flight get fucking delayed or something, or his car breaks down. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better hope.
His car breaks down.
Y'all better hope, man. Because not only am I gonna be super happy, but not only just happy, but on y'all head because the Snyderverse will have gotten restored, right? But in that same moment, this will also confirm my Man of Steel thing too, right? That a lot of y'all motherfuckers try to come on here and give me flack for. Y'all better hope and pray this man and working on Man of Steel too. Y'all better pray. I promise you, we gonna get loose tonight, but I'm still holding back until Saturday, yo.
I ain't.
Hey, see, and I can't control that.
You gotta understand at this point, as far as I'm concerned, we already won. It's game over. It's a wrap. I listen. I don't need the man to come out and I don't need Zack Snyder to show up on Scoop Center and say hashtag Mikey is right. I already know because I've been following see this is the thing. You and me, we backed the right horse a long time ago. All these flip-flopping fake ass fans that they're always on the fence. They're always questioning everything because they're too dumb to do research and look at information, and they're always. Why do you think Sil Abdul has to have a playlist? Has to have an essential playlist for these dummies.
Essentials. Nah, man.
I wouldn't be surprised if Ben Affleck is there too. I wouldn't be surprised because what is he showing in the Vero post that he put out?
That was Tom, but in the Batman pose. You know what I'm saying? So look,
okay,
man,
and let's be serious here. He did this during Scoop Center while Sil and Mikey were talking about Comic-Con and Cavill and Snyder. So it was all on topic.
Hey, that was a huge episode of Scoop Center too. It was almost 300 people in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, this is how I know that it's real, because I'm feeling the exact same way I was feeling right before the Snyder cut came out, or right before the Snyder cut was announced.
Yeah.
You don't feel this way if it's not real. You will know, because your instincts will tell you. And I'm to the point now where it's like, I'm tired of beating around the bush. I mean, these people need to face the facts that they were wrong. We were right. We were on the side of light, and they were the evil bastards who kept coming at us. And that's just the truth. They kept coming in our mentions, kept attacking us, kept telling us we were wrong, kept telling us we were delusional, kept telling us we didn't know what we were talking about. The same kind of crap that we got before the Snyder Cut came out, we've had to endure for the last, going on 2 years now. This is ridiculous. Nobody should have to endure this kind of stuff. Koj was with me the night before. Him and I, we did a show together. I did a Zod Rider show the night before. It was internet radio
right here
the night before, and
Yep.
and we were there together. That last, and Koj is right. It is that exact same energy that is flowing right now. It's the same thing. It's happening. It's legit. It's real this time. None of this BS where Zack is going to post a GPS to the hotel near the comic book. No, he's actually telling you he'll see you at Hall H, because where the announcement is going to be made. Remember, Zack doesn't lie to us. He doesn't make stuff up.
Man, I just hope that he ain't on man.
You're hoping for them.
Because I'm gonna be insufferable, Zod.
That's what I'm saying.
Look. If they thought, see, Zod, they ain't knowing about Jason Mimosa. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know how I get down. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you guys thought that what I did earlier on that other channel with trolling with the super chats, if y'all think that was bad, you know what I'm saying? That was just me breaking up some riffraff, because they over there talking about the bots and all this other stupid shit. And Zack broke the rules by not following COVID protocols when he shot the Green Lantern scene. Like, you guys are fucking ridiculous, yo.
You know why? And here's the thing. You know why they're so ridiculous? Because they're waning and nobody's watching their channels. That's right, you crybaby betas. You're waning. Nobody's watching your channels. Nobody cares about you. And if you don't like what I'm saying, unfollow and stay the hell out of my mentions. I'm tired of you. I'm going to be insufferable now, along with Skywalker. And you know what? If this is the case, you can, like Skywalker said, you all better pray. Y'all better pray that Zack cannot make it to the Comic-Con, because if he does, if he shows up, it's game over for y'all.
If Zack shows up, it's a wrap.
It's already a wrap as far as I'm concerned.
I say
that. He wouldn't say that if he wasn't coming.
But Zod, they have to see this. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have to.
Well, yeah, for them, Zack could actually show up at their house and tell them, I've restored the Snyderverse, and they wouldn't believe him until he's on stage at Hall H telling the world that they restored the Snyder. No. You know when they'll believe it? They'll believe it when Grace Randolph tells them. And let's talk a little bit. Let's talk about a little bit about good old Grace. Let's talk about her for a second. I've been holding my tongue and holding back on Grace, and I've been trying to not really talk about Grace, because I try to respect Grace Randolph, but I'm at my wit's end with her, because we already know that this woman has sources from the old regime. All right.
Absolutely.
Right. Isn't that right, Jason Mimosa?
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Hey, now I'm Jason Margarita. I'm insufferable.
Yeah. It's completely. It's. You know what? and we talk a lot. We talk a little bit about when we talk a little bit about Grace. The thing about Grace is that, you know, I feel sorry for Grace now. I actually kind of pity Grace Randolph because she's clinging to her sources that were in Toby Emmerich's camp that were unceremoniously fired by David Zaslav, and now she's got nothing to report on. So she's trying to hold on to little scraps of what she had left and trying to hold on to the coattails of those other people. And it's just not going to work, Grace. Give it up. It's over. It's over. You're going to be working for the same strip club that Ann Sarnoff is working for. And Toby is going to be your manager. Hope you know how to make pizza, or at least how to do drinks, Grace, because the scoop game, I mean, it's over with. It's a wrap.
Necron said they made their choices, so they got to suffer the consequences. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
I agree. They did, and I feel the same way about the Clown Table 2.0. I feel the same way about Mad Max. He made his choice. He decided to build his entire platform around a bunch of betas. And I take it personally. You know what? And I take it personally because I considered this guy a friend, and yet he's got a bunch of people on his panels talking crap about us nonstop. Is that something that you do when you're friends with somebody? Do you literally, if these people are people that you consider friends, are you literally going to sit there and have whole panels full of people trashing people that you claim to be friends with? You know what was the last straw for me with Mad Max? When I went on and I tried to comment on one of their videos, I tried to comment in the chat, and I was blocked and couldn't comment in the chat. Max swears up and down that it wasn't him that blocked me from being able to go on his chat, and he was never able to restore it. To this day, even if I go on there and watch his stuff, I can't comment in the chat. So that was the final straw for me. And to be honest with you, when I see the way he's moving, the way he's doing what you did today, how you derailed them with super chats, I think is the most brilliant thing you could have possibly did, because they got to read those super chats.
Hey, yo, I'm not gonna lie, that was like some of the most fun shit I've done probably like recently. You know what I'm saying? I had such a great time earlier while it was happening, and they were so upset. But no, I want to bring it back to like this broad sense, because this is what's been going on, right? Like, you just had this overall sense of like, between people that have just been trying to find any way, right? You know, like with this article about us being bots, right? And they want to dig deep and, oh yeah, I'm gonna find out what happened and what, right? But you wasn't digging so deep into Warner Brothers past and all that shit, right? Because if you were, then you would already know what the hell is going on right now. See, that's what's so crazy. And that's why it just makes me so mad, because it's very disingenuous, right? It's like everything that has to do with us, we have this super high burden of proof, right? Like, yo, we got to have everything on point, all T's crossed, all I's dotted, right? But yet somebody else can just say some shit, and all of a sudden, I have to look into this. Right, like yes.
That's a group, but you got to remember, Skywalker. This is a group of minorities over here. You can't trust them. But it's okay. But it's okay to trust and follow Matt Jarbo. Yeah, trust and follow and believe in Matt Jarbo. Right? He's Mr. Perfect. And what is it that they keep saying about him? Oh, we all make mistakes, right, Skywalker? We all make mistakes, right?
Right. Hey, but where was that same grace for me with my damn Pasadena thing, right? And that was just a fan theory. Where was the grace for that, right? No. I was crazy. I was fucking doing all kind of stuff, right? You know, It was all kind of superlatives, all type of stuff fucking thrown on there. And so that's where I'm at with it. It's like, yo, you guys just have this super high burden for proof
Mm-hmm.
for anything that we're doing, talking about whatsoever, right? But yet, if it comes from Garbo or like fucking KC, it's like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? This just must be the gospel.
Yeah,
Like,
it's all great and gravy and good when it comes from them, right? But us, we get treated like jack shit, and it's the truth. And I'm sick and tired of it. It's like, where do you draw the line? And we were talking about this. I don't remember where we were talking about it. If we were talking about it in a certain thread, or if we were actually talking about it live, Skywalker. But I'm at the point now where I just don't care anymore. People can come at us any way they want, because you cannot take away something that you had no control over in the first place. And I love that comment about Governor RJ, because we know that's the truth too, because that's what's going on over at that channel. They might as well just change the name of that channel to RJ's YouTube channel, because Max doesn't have any control over at that channel anymore.
Oh, shout out to Mr. West Ashley in the building. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
that's what I'm talking about,
we
man.
got Philly in the building. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got the good Austin and Necron in here. We got the cool table in here, yo. Oh my god.
We got everybody here tonight.
You know what I'm saying? We got everybody in here tonight.
Everybody knows what's going on tonight.
Oh yeah. Yo, look, but I just want to get back to that, right? Like, we face so many hurdles, right, at every point. And it's been from people that have been, they're either in one camp or the other, right? They're either in the Zack crack camp, where they're trying to get access to Zack Snyder, or you have the camp that is anti-Zack because it's good for their channels and stuff like that, right? So it's just been, constant hurdles between these two groups this entire time, right? This entire process. We have been told to not listen to Zack, right? To not listen to Ray Fisher, right? To not listen to Seal, not listen to Mikey, right? We can't listen to nobody but them and their sources.
Right, their sources. If I were an Uber Eats driver with sources,
yeah,
I guess we would have more credibility if we were Uber Eats drivers with, I don't know. I guess that's the only criteria you need to be a trustworthy and knowledgeable person when it comes to this stuff.
Or you got to get called out by Kathy Ann and James Gunn too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand, like, where the grace cloud even comes from, right? That seems odd, seeing as how she's taking so many more L's than Seal and Mikey put together. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, so many L's, and even gets called out directly by the actual directors of projects, but yet she's still looked at as a more trustworthy source than Seal.
Right. They basically look at what she says, and they take her stuff as legit, and they treat it, whenever she posts it, they take it as, oh my God, it's happening now. So if Grace Randolph were to put out a tweet and say, Zack Snyder will be at Hall H, Snyderverse restored, everybody would believe it. They would fall on their feet and believe everything that's being said.
And sadly enough, we're supposed to believe that over a Zack Snyder post
himself.
Right?
Zack Snyder himself restored the Snyderverse tonight. But we're not supposed to pay any attention to that. We're supposed to just, believe what the antis believe. And we're not supposed to be all up in our feels either, right? We're supposed to just be, oh no, it's nothing. It doesn't mean anything. Y'all are just up in your emotions. It's not real. Zack didn't confirm anything. Zack was just having fun. when have you known Zack to just do something for fun? Whenever Zack posts something on Vero, it always has meaning. And he's telling you exactly what he's doing in that post.
He literally said it's like Hall H.
And he mentions the 5-movie arc. I'm sorry, it's a wrap as far as I'm concerned.
Right after we've been talking about all day Henry Cavill being at San Diego Comic-Con. Zod, what are we supposed to do with all this, right? Other than assume that the Snyderverse is about to be back.
Yeah, exactly. What are we supposed to do? We're supposed to just think that we're just supposed to just brush it off. And even though our gut is telling us, our feelings are telling us the exact same thing, that we're feeling the exact same emotions we were feeling right before Zack Snyder announced Justice League. But oh no, those feelings aren't right. We're not Skywalker, it's so bad. According to some of these people, we're not even supposed to trust our own instincts.
If you can't trust yourself, who can you trust, yo? This is crazy. This has just been a wonderful day. It's been a wonderful day overall, right? And look, we got Turkey saying the whole situation is a joke. It's true, yo. It's true. And Necron, yes, Man is still sharpening. And I'm not gonna let this go, yo.
I don't want you to ever let it go. And if I were you, I would go to the Man of Steel sharpening and I would get a bunch of t-shirts, and on every single stream that you were on from now forever, I'd wear a Man of Steel sharpening t-shirts if I were you, because of all the shit you've had to take with regards to that.
Cheers to that, Zod. Because if I gotta start that hashtag Skywalker was right, oh my God, yo. Y'all not gonna want to be around me. I promise you.
I love it. I love it. See, this is what this is what they want us to do. You know about wrestling. This is what they want us to do. They want us to become the NWO of the fandom. That's what they want. That's what they want. And that's what and that's what we're kind of viewed as anyway. So as far as I'm concerned, yeah, I mean, we might as well be, because guess what? We were right, they were wrong, and they need to face it.
They need to face it for real, for real. Oh my God, look. We got Leon in here now. We got the entire cool table in the building. You know what I'm saying? Entire cool tables here. Shout out to the cool table, man.
Shout out to the cool table.
Much love and much respect to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, hey, y'all let me know if y'all
no, yo.
But it gotta be y'all.
The actual factuals, okay, is that Zack Snyder just confirmed that he's gonna make an announcement at Call H. The actual factuals are that Zack Snyder himself mentioned the 5-movie arc in that post. Those are the actual factuals. So what are you talking about? If that's not something to go off of, then what do you go off of? What do you go off of if we're going off of exactly what Zack Snyder himself posted?
Man.
I really want to know. I want to know.
Hall H, 5-movie arc. You know what I'm saying?
To believe that. Let me go. Let me go here and let me just read the tweet for the cheap seats, because we got a lot of misguided people in the chat tonight. So let me just read this again. It says, "Can't wait to bring my dark vision to these iconic characters over a 5-movie arc shot entirely in black and white, anamorphic IMAX. See you in Hall H for the announcement." We already know that Zack Snyder's favorite cut of Zack Snyder's Justice League is the Justice is Gray, black and white edition. So we know that the other movies are going to get get the Justice's great treatment.
Yo, right? He literally said my dark vision of these characters. Oh my god, man. This is crazy. And we're supposed to believe this means nothing for no reason. Hey, even Koj want to know what the reals before feels mean. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure.
But what I'm trying to figure out, what I'm trying to understand is that's real. That was written in black and white. It's right there. You don't need to analyze it. You don't need to read too much into it. You can go off of the text that's posted there. He's telling you. What I don't understand why this is so complicated for people. Like if the man is telling you what he's planning to do, if the man is literally telling you he's going to be at Hall H to make an announcement, and he's mentioning his 5-movie arc, which we know is the plan for Justice League for these movies, right? So he's got 3 more movies to make if we go by the 5-movie arc thing. What are you talking about? What is reels before feels at this point in time? I really want to know. I'm not trying to like belittle you or whatever, but I want to know what you mean, because when I'm reading something like this isn't somebody being cryptic and saying, showing a picture of, I mean, even, it's like when everybody said, when Thanksgiving came and he showed the picture of the turkey, and then he had the Final Crisis omnibus in the background.
Yeah.
And how many people told us, oh, that's just a turkey. A turkey is just a turkey, right? It doesn't mean anything. It's just a turkey. Okay. I would be more inclined to believe people. I would be more inclined to believe people who say that it's just a turkey, than I would be to believe somebody to tell me that what Zack just posted today is not anything serious. Because that's pretty literal. That's pretty direct to say, I'll see you at Hall H for the announcement. That's pretty direct to mention the 5-movie arc, to mention his dark vision for the characters. I suppose that some betas and some people that deal in actual factuals will try to tell you that the movie, that what he really means is he's joking and he's talking about Tom and Jerry. I guess that's what they'll try to say. They'll be like,
I gotta keep some spots open for the cool table. So I'm watching who's on the panel right now. And go ahead, Zach, and keep going.
No, but that's what I'm saying. About the only thing you could say would be that if you really want to get technical, you could claim that because he's showing a Tom and Jerry picture, that he's joking and talking about Tom and Jerry and not really talking about anything that he's actually doing. But that doesn't make sense either, because all of those Tom and Jerry promotional items were used to promote Zack Snyder's Justice League when it was released on HBO Max. And Tom and Jerry. It was used to promote both, because it was Tom and Jerry and all of the Batman, all the the Justice League, Justice's Gray imagery.
Oh yeah,
but I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I think it's legit. I think that Zack, I guess we could say Zack pretty much low key restored the Snyderverse tonight. I mean, I don't see it any other way. I don't know. Sickness. The only way you can watch Justice is Gray is you have to link your if you purchased it through Vudu, you have to link your account with a service called Movies Anywhere, and that will tie all of your home video purchases into one service. So basically, you can link your Amazon account. You can link your if you have Disney, or if you have Google, or if you have any iTunes or whatever, you link all that to Movies Anywhere, and then you can go on Amazon and you can watch Zack Snyder's Justice League on Amazon. And Amazon has it as a double feature where after the regular Zack Snyder's Justice League cut ends, Justice is Gray begins.
Yeah.
So it's done really shoddy, actually, because it should be two separate releases. You should actually be able to choose between Justice is Gray and the regular edition, but for some reason it doesn't. It does it as one file, which makes no sense. And I don't know about and I don't know about iTunes or any of these other digital services. Maybe they have it set up differently, but as far as I could tell, the only way to access it that I've seen right now is through Amazon. Yeah.
I feel it, Joe. Look, I can see that it's people trying to get up on the panel, you know what I'm saying? But I got to hold some spots open. I got some other people coming through, you know what I'm saying? So y'all's going to have to chill for a second and just roll with it. But, Zod, back to Saturday, yo. Back to Saturday. Are you going to be, like, trying to stream this or what? Like, are we going to, like, because I don't know. I got to try to figure something out now, because I wasn't trying to plan on. I mean, I wasn't planning on watching what was going on in Hall H, but I definitely got to, or something now.
Yeah, we at least gotta stream together or do something during that time and wait for the big announcement, because we know it's coming. This is not a drill. We know it's coming. So it's
all right. We got one member of the cool table that is coming through, that is about to bless the stream. My man Leon of the New Geeks. You know what I'm saying? Leon, say hi to the people. Oh man. Here we go with that again.
Leon's using that KFC Wi-Fi.
There we go.
I'm trying to set up my headset, bro. Let me mute y'all in the background. Give me a second.
I got you. But yeah, like I gotta figure something out for Saturday, because I'm hyped now. I mean, you got this Henry Cavill news dropping, right? All this buzz. You get Zack's name in the trades the day before, right? Which just only created more buzz, right? And now that I think about it, that whole article might have been dropping just to try to throw a little salt, because they knew that this announcement was coming.
Exactly, they knew.
You took the words right out of my mind, bro. I was thinking the same thing, because they did that shit last time when the Snyder Cut was released. It was like a little shit hill full of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just to throw people off, and then the trade started to pick up on positivity. You know what I'm saying? It was like one last shot before the good shit.
I wouldn't be shocked, yo. I would not be shocked at all, because like, it would almost be par for the course, right? I mean, we've seen this happen every single time that we have come up on anything positive, right? We've been met with negativity. So why would it be any different this time? And the article seemed even more insidious, right? So why would it get that petty if it was not like the last straw?
They straight up compared Zack to Lex Luthor. I don't think it gets any more diabolical than that. At this point, you got to understand that they are literally at the bottom of the barrel. I mean, this is the pits. These are the pits in the bottom of the of the plums, man. This is it. They don't have anything else. So that was the best that they could do. That's why it was so nasty. That's why it was so dirty, because they got nothing else. Because once this announcement happens and it's confirmed that the Snyderverse is restored, and they set everything in motion and they drop the Ayer cut. Remember, Mikey told us that when they drop the Ayer cut, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it that same day. They're gonna announce it and they're gonna drop it. I wouldn't be surprised, and this is just my guess based off of how things are going now, that once we know Zack is back and they make all these announcements, they may drop. Who knows? They may drop the Ayer cut in a matter of days, a matter of weeks, because at that point, once they've made it clear that the Snyderverse has been restored, they've got to really make it clear for people, because people are not seeing it based
Once
on
Zack
what
is back,
Zack is saying.
it is a wrap. Once he is announced to be working on any kind of DC project, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Pretty much. Once you announce Zack, you pretty much you kick the dam open.
That's
and the
right.
flood is started. You know what I'm saying? Like, all bets are off. It's a wrap then. And my God, am I gonna be one insufferable motherfucker, boy?
I'm telling you.
I'm about
Keep
to put
coming
my
back to that
foot on
word,
people's neck.
insufferable. Like,
Yes.
that's gonna be crazy. But
we're gonna call. Well, that's what we're gonna call.
Second,
we're gonna change our names. We're gonna call ourselves the Insufferables. That's
the insufferable.
I like that.
Hold on 1 second, guys. We got another member of the cool table popping up. You know what I'm saying? This is my boy Necron. You know what I'm saying?
Popping what it do?
Right. Necron.
Man, I'm fucking hyped.
Hell yeah.
I'm at a Slayer concert, dude. They're playing my favorite set.
Yes, sir.
It's crazy, bro.
Yes, sir.
Fuck them betas.
Yes, sir.
They're gonna have an ocean of tears this weekend. We can just fucking in our boats laughing at them.
Oh my God!
I'm so hyped, dude. When I saw all that shit and Zack Snyder and Tom and Jerry and oh man, it's a wrap.
Man,
it's a wrap.
Seeing betas with the soliloquies and all the rhyming, all that dumbass. I was like, man, if y'all don't get the hell out of here,
man.
Roses are red,
bitches.
Soliloquies are blue. Zack is back. Get off the crack too. You know what I'm saying? Like
that shit was crazy, yo.
Dude, I don't even need Zack crack. I'm already fucking hyped up, man.
For real, bro. Y'all thought I was playing when I was in the group chat. I was like, man, I gotta go. I gotta go curl up my chick. I gotta go.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm just too hyped.
Man, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry.
I saw that tonight, and I was like, "What the? Oh shit!"
Oh yeah,
now we know.
You were busy,
now we
right?
know Zack is watching the Scoop
Center. I actually in the real world, fucking
Necron was doing his thing. He caught up in the group chat. He was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Oh shit." How was that for you?
It was amazing, dude. It was just like, went, got some dinner, got some spaghetti, nice calm evening with my beautiful wife. Coming home, turning on the phone. Okay, let's see what's going on. And started, catch back up with Sil. And then, I already knew Henry Cavill was back. I mean, we all know.
Yeah.
We knew for a year.
Right.
I mean, not years, but you know what I mean. And so, Sil and them having a good time. And then, oh my God, dude, that Zack tweet came up, and then I'm sorry, I can't even talk. Still put that tweet up, and I was like, "What the fuck? Oh shit, that's a wrap." Zack will not play with us like that.
Word. Hey, can you please say that again for all
Zack will not play with us like that. These are not games.
Especially, they just called that man Lex Luthor, dog, and they just said that this man used us. Why would he then play with us? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
This was Zack's rebuttal. I'm telling you, Zack was watching Scoop Center, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna restore the shit right now, and that's when he decided to post it. Period.
He watches because he likes Mikey's stuff. You know he knows.
Yep.
Hey, I'm trying to tell y'all, Scoop Center was packed. It was damn near 300 people in there. Like, I don't know if that's the most they ever had, but it was close to 300 people in there. Like,
wow.
I thought about that too. I was comparing that to that stream you was on where you was dropping change on the strippers.
Oh my God.
I was like, they had about 70, 60 people in there. I was like, that's cool, whatever. I look at Seal shit. I was like, damn, it's always like this.
Bruh, hey man, yeah. For anybody that don't know, yeah, I was dropping some chains on some strippers earlier. You know what I'm
Making it
saying?
rain on them hoes.
Virtually, you know what I'm saying? But,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? Look, I just want to get everybody's take, right? Especially with Leon and Necron. How are you guys feeling right now? And just what are your overall thoughts about just everything that we've been going through recently, right? With all this like Henry Cavill stuff and the bots article, right? How do you guys feel about all that stuff now that Zack has kind of put this post out there and Zacktivated the entire fandom?
Go for it, Leon. You first, bro.
Shit, how do I feel? I feel Zacktivated as fuck. Cause like, on one hand, I know people want to play it safe and they want to be like, just hold your horses. He didn't say anything official. Man, being a day one in this fandom, bro, as a fan, I've seen how Zack moves, and this is a clear classic Zack move. You feel me? If you watch wrestling, what do they say? Damn, what's that phrase? Michael Cole be using. Yo, Koj, help me out in the chat with the phrase Michael Cole uses.
You got some static, Leon. They're saying in the chat.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, but it just sounds kind of staticky.
Yeah, the connection's a little staticky.
Oh, is it better?
I can still understand you, bro.
Go ahead, Brody.
Let me see if it is better now.
One more time.
You there?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So basically what I was saying was that shit was vintage Zack Snyder, bro. Vintage Zack Snyder. So I feel safe in my feeling in saying that this man was hinting. It's almost like he was giving us a hint, like, listen, I know what y'all just read. Don't worry about that fuckery. I gave y'all a taste when I said my military quote, letting you know that the army's still here. Now, y'all hearing hints about Henry Cavill. So now I'm going to hit y'all with all these phrases that point to the Snyderverse in a clever way, because they tried to use Tom and Jerry to fuck my shit up. So now I'm going to use Tom and Jerry to hint towards the restoration of the Snyderverse. Yeah, to me, it's poetry.
Zack is effing back and everything rhymes.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah. Roses
are red. Violets are blue. So is this ass whooping. I love some Zack crack too. How about, I don't know. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm excited, bro. What about you, Necron?
Well, I can't even speak, dude. It is just so awesome. There obviously is an agenda. And I remember still them used to say, hey man, the agenda is real. And then what we've seen and what's been going on, the agenda is real. Those executives all talk. They got how Snyderverse is getting restored, and these anti-executives, they try to get that piece out, trying to piss on our fire, and all it did is blow up in their face. And Zack was like, "Oh, really, Rolling Stones? You fucking has been hippie, fucking lame ass, fucking whatever the fuck you are now. Check this shit out. Boom,
tabloid."
Yeah, tabloid trash, man. Might as well be the Weekly World News at this point. Who gives a shit?
The Inquirer. The Rolling Inquirer.
They're gonna be talking about Bat Baby or some shit. Who fucking knows? But anyway,
you say Bat Baby?
Yeah, dude, that's old school. This is as much as the confirmation you are gonna get from Zack Snyder. I mean, like as I was saying earlier, he's giving you the date, the hall number, dude. He put TG instead of JL.
Guys, remember,
dude, this is a confirmation. There is no fucking
no. But here's the smoking gun, guys. BVS was born in Hall H. That's where he made the announcement when he had Harry Lennox.
Harry Lennox, yeah.
I was there for that, man.
Read the Dark Knight Returns monologue.
I was there for that. Yeah, my homegirl, shout out to my homegirl Faith, man. She used to know a guy that used to work the gate at SDCC because it's all about the convention center staff. You feel me? So at that time, like I used to go to San Diego all the time, and I didn't even go there for Comic-Con. I went there for like my birthday because my birthday is in July, and so I was just like chilling. I was chilling from like the top of July to like the end of July in Cali, just wilding out, right? And my homegirl was like, "Man, I can get us tickets to SDCC," and I'm like, "That's what's up." Man, I got up in there. I'm sitting there. I'm in Hall H. Zach comes out. They do the speech. I'm like, "This is the Dark Knight Returns." Man, they put that shit on the screen. I'm wilding out. I recorded on the phone, posted on Facebook along with other people. That energy was insane. So when you say that, I get goosebumps, bro, because you're right. That's another connection, man. Like it, the I guess the universe wasn't necessarily born there, but it was definitely raised there because it was born in Man of Steel and raised up in Hall H, man. When BVS made it official that it's a universe.
Yeah, Hall H.
He said, "How does it feel to have Zach nuts on your forehead?"
Oh, that was what you call it, Magnus, huh?
Yeah, that's Tyrone Magnus. Shout out to Tyrone Magnus, yo.
That's fucking awesome.
Look, man, you guys, man, this is a wonderful day, and all you guys are right. Zod is absolutely right. This is as much of a confirmation as you're gonna get from Zack Snyder that something is happening. He's never just gonna come out with like some damn kind of press release or tweet or anything like that, right? It's always gonna be hints and stuff like that.
Even when he announced, remember when he announced Zack Snyder's Justice League? You remember how he announced that, right? He didn't like announce it. He just showed a thing. He's like, I got this over here, and he showed a little. I mean, the guy. This is the biggest confirmation, and those of us, like you said, who know how Zack moves, completely understand this. We won. It's over. What I don't understand the complication.
I don't understand why it's just so complicated. Why you gotta go and make things so complicated? Like I don't see it either, right? It's like, yo, like, the shit's right there. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you guys are fishing and digging deep, right? And all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? When like, yo, it's literally right there. Hall H, Tom versus Jerry. Like they leaked the shit with the Tom and Jerry movie. Like, come on.
Yeah, that it is.
Like, yo,
if you can't see that for what it is,
think of how poetic that is. Zach knows what he's doing. Come on. Like Zach didn't know that they leaked the Snyder Cut through Tom and Jerry that one time. Come on.
Yeah, dude. Hey, I got poetry for everyone. It just came to my head. I'm such a poet. Roses are red, violets are blue, betas are crying. Boo fucking who?
Basically, right? Straight up. Hey, what's that noise?
I smell beta. I smell it.
I smell beta.
Straight up.
He said, "Boo fucking who?" Yo, that's what I was saying earlier. I'm like, man, wah. You guys are just sitting there, you're crying, you're sour grapes. You know what I'm saying? And nobody cares. Nobody cares.
I was on YouTube earlier with Skywalker Nary posting on Mad Max. Still, Mike, you didn't know Henry Cavill was going to be at San Diego Comic-Con or some shit. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Look, how do you know what Mikey know and don't know? You don't know what the hell be going on. You don't know what they conversations is like.
They don't even know. Maybe. I'm sorry. Keep talking, man.
Yo. You don't know what Mikey tells people that he's like super cool with. You don't know. You don't know what nobody knows. All you know is nothing. Because you know what I'm saying? Because if you knew something, you would have seen that this was on the horizon. Yo, all the signs have been there. But no, you guys kept fighting and fighting and fighting each and every time, each and every step of the way, right? You just gave pushback and
They celebrated this Rolling Stone thing, and they started trashing
yeah,
Ray Fisher. They were
yo,
doing it on Max's channel. I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
yo,
They were
they was
trashing Ray Fisher.
Yo, that's what I'm saying, yo, right? But it's cool because you'll deep dive into that, but you won't deep dive into your homie's racist jokes, though, right? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna deep dive into that shit, right? And I know you ain't do no deep dives into Warner Brothers back in the day because if you did, you wouldn't be on that side. If you
Straight
really,
up.
really did your due diligence, see, and that's the truth, right? About this whole thing, right? That they can't get away from. It is an inescapable fact, right? They want to talk about all this and that, right? Anybody that did their due diligence on what happened with Zack Snyder and that damn Justice League shoot, right? You would be on our side.
Pretty much.
Should be.
Absolutely.
Pretty
There
much.
is no question.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because it was so like repulsive what they did to this man, right?
Yep.
That
Unnecessary.
right that you would have no choice but to be on our side. But the fact that you're not and you're speaking the way you speak lets me know that you not only didn't do your due diligence, but if you did, you're a bad person.
Pretty much.
A lot of y'all is fucking mad. You just you just upset. I can hear it in your voice. I was listening to y'all. Y'all just blah 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 blah. Just
Yeah, they were
what did
defending.
I say?
They were defending the writer of the article. They were defending
Emotional
Tatiana
bleeding.
Siegel.
Emotional bleeding. That's what I think I called
Yeah,
it.
the one shorty was like, what did she say? The way she was trying to talk, like, this isn't really even all that bad about Zack Snyder. They're really actually. I'm like, yo, are y'all really overly analyzing this article to try to twist it to where you somehow can defend the existence of the article? It's full of shit. It's all about trying to slander the fans, slander Zack, and slander the possibility of the Snyderverse getting restored. It was a whole bunch of shit. There's no way to twist this into some sort of positivity. It's bullshit. That's what they always do.
Yo, it is insane, right? Like I was just saying, a lot of you guys are just upset in your regular lives. Yo, look, take a second, right? You know what I'm saying? Go for a walk, drink some water, like you know what I'm saying? Just try to
Hydration.
do
You
some
need
yoga,
hydration,
right?
yo. Breathe.
Yo, do something. Breathe.
Oh, therapist.
Breathing exercises. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, feel better about yourself. And I promise you, you won't emotionally be bleeding all over YouTube streams. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, look. I felt bad for some of y'all, yo. That shit was so funny to me, and you guys were so upset. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't even just y'all. It's a bunch of y'all. That's how all y'all moving right now. You know what I'm saying? But waning is offensive, right?
Yeah.
Racist. Beta's racist.
That's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous.
No, they're betas across all skin colors and creeds.
Betas don't discriminate.
Betas are there are computer programs that are betas.
Straight up. Betas. Yeah, it's real weird out here, man. People that, claim to know everything about Zack Snyder, and you got motherfuckers who act like they know about the industry and all types of weird shit. And the first thing they do is start trying to tell everybody not just to relax or calm down, but to be on some, nah, this ain't nothing at all. This ain't what? How can it be nothing, bro? I could see if you said be cautious, or wait for something official maybe, or let's get hyped a bit. But y'all telling motherfuckers to basically be quiet. This is nothing. That's nothing. Zack Snyder, come on, man. It's like that. It's like when he posted the turkey. Remember the turkey?
Yeah.
In the fucking Final Crisis book. This motherfucker got that book just laying around his house everywhere, and it
It
just
just happened to be
right.
the picture.
The book just
Fucking
jumps out
movie
in the
director.
background.
He's a fucking movie director.
Yeah,
He knows
got-
everything in the scene.
I just gotta say, you know what? To Mad Max and all that, F them and their whole crew. I'm serious. I'm just so tired of it at this point. Ain't none of them moving right. They're not even fair about anything. They're all judgmental, and they go at people, and yet we're the ones who are toxic.
You know what,
F
man?
that whole crew.
Maybe we shouldn't be saying Mad Max. It's RJ's channel.
That's actually true. You actually made a good point.
It's RJ's channel.
It isn't even Mad Max's channel.
Max ain't got no control on it. He already said so himself.
RJ took hijacked the channel, took it over, and has everybody on that channel under his control. So yeah, you're right. You're right.
He said that's RJ shit.
F the whole crew. All of them. All of them.
Hey man, that's why I had such a good time making him read them super chats earlier. I was like, yo, you gonna read my chats, boy.
Read my chats, boy.
No, but my favorite
I'm gonna buy a video game with these super chats.
No, my favorite part is when he tried to act like he wasn't seeing them, and Max was like, "Yo, you gotta read the chat, bro."
Hey, what he said?
You even had Max rolling, dude. He was even laughing at some of them.
YouTube integrity or some shit like that. I was like, yo, these motherfuckers are lame, bro.
They was like, come on. I was like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, that shit, yo, look, man. But this is what we going up against, yo. You know what I'm saying? Fucking people that are doing deep dives about whether or not Zack Snyder had a COVID crew when he shot the Green Lantern scene. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
right? Like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
Just outside.
But then, look.
He shot the scene in his driveway. I mean,
they sound like the police to me, dog. Like that's some police shit.
That's some nerd shit to worry about. Well, he was violating COVID.
You the police?
Piece of shit.
You 5-0 nigga, you the government? Fuck out of here, man. That's so lame. Were you guys wearing masks? Were you guys distancing?
Did you have permission slips to do that? I'm gonna tell somebody.
Oh my God! They over there checking permits. They checking permits.
Sounded like fucking cops.
They got permits. They got PDFs of all the permits.
You know what Zach thinks of your permits? You don't give a fuck, man. I'm putting this shit in my movie.
Yo, hold up. Coach J said their hall monitors in an empty
Basically.
That was the best. That is the best way to describe these folks, man.
Hey, the security guard that practices when nobody looking, and then when somebody finally walk up on him, oh shit, oh, you startled me. Oh.
They accidentally fired the gun off.
Hey, hold up. Shout out to Integrity 101, man. Y'all want to know why?
We've been saying
this man.
He's been saying
this shit for years. Told y'all literally for years. It's the first big do-over in cinematic history. Zack Snyder's Justice League was the hard part. It's all been downhill since then. Shout out to Integrity 101 for holding it down. That's what not wavering looked like.
Straight up. And what Integrity just described was, he paraphrased what Zack said. That he sounds like somebody who understands Zack Snyder. What? Hey, Integrity, whatever you do, pass that shit to them betas. And Mr. Soliloquy in the fucking chat. I ain't gonna even say no names.
Yeah, Mr. Soliloquy.
Mr. Soliloquy.
All the fucking poems.
That's so appropriate, Mr. Soliloquy.
Fucking poems and shit. Shut your ass up, man. Let me chill.
Yo, damn poems. Hell out of here.
Hey.
Somebody needs a sandwich, y'all. It's cool. It's cool.
Yo, hey, Necron.
Yo, what's up, man?
Can you run that back for one more time?
I don't even remember what I said, man.
The 160.
Oh, the poem?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Let me think. Roses are red, violets are blue, betas are crying. Boo fucking who?
Who fucking who, man? Yo, look. Nah, thank
It's a
you,
wrap.
integrity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've been one of them ones that have never wavered. And we see that,
Exactly.
right? Like, as a community, we've seen you in
Yeah.
these chats. We've seen you saying this consistently, right? Over and over again.
Fighting with
No matter
all
where
these
you went,
folks. like
right?
they all come at integrity because he keeps saying the same thing over and over again, but he's right. It's
He's
like,
right.
why do you keep coming at the man? He's right. Like,
Facts. So, like, nah, today
We're
is a day
screaming
that
out a
you should
wall.
celebrate too.
yeah, this is
Because you know what
vindication.
I'm saying? Vindication, bro. It is on, like, it's here, right? Like, this is no longer a drill. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, look, Leon, where do we go from here, right? What do you think is gonna be the reaction come Saturday?
The reaction after the announcement, or
Oh yeah.
oh my God. Uh Personally, man, I'm gonna try not to be a complete total asshole. I do want to, in case Zach sees me, I do want to look like a fucking adult. You know what I'm saying? But by God, I'm gonna need some prayer. I'm gonna need somebody to, hey man, relax, because I'm gonna be a complete fucking jerk. You know what I'm saying? But other than me being an immature asshole about it, I think the reaction is you're gonna see the betas shrink, and you might hear people try to make excuses and go, "Well, no one saw this coming," or "This was," or you might get some motherfuckers with some, "Well, obviously it was gonna happen."
I knew it all
Obviously.
along.
I knew it
Fucking
all
Scooby
along.
Crew.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you guys realize that everything that we needed to happen in order for the Snyderverse to be restored
it all
happened
happened.
against
Yeah.
all odds? Do you guys realize how miraculous this all is? Because think about it. When the clown table was fully in control before the merger, you know, Sil and Mikey, they were giving us bourbon, telling us there
Oh,
was
dude.
there was no way it was going to get restored. Zack Snyder himself was saying that, you know, Warner Brothers is anti-Snyder and that there's no way that, you know, he's gonna be able to work with them because they don't, you know, they don't like him. They're anti-Snyder. He said that himself. Those are his own words, right? And what did Sil and Mikey say? That it would take something big. Something big would have to happen. Some big changes over at Warner Brothers would have to take place in order for there to even be a chance of the Snyderverse being restored. And look at all the things that happened. We got the merger, which I mean, and then all of these executives getting the boot, getting kicked
One
out
by
the
one.
door, one by one.
Brick by brick.
Like,
I got a question for y'all.
it was like totally faded. Like, you know,
I got a question. So, because I've said this before, and I think y'all have said it too individually here and there. But Zach, when he signed his deal with Netflix, I always thought it was clever that like the deal was pretty much up until the merger. Y'all noticed that, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
I know
Yeah.
y'all.
yeah, he
I
knew what he was
know.
doing.
Zach
I know
knew.
y'all have said that before, and I always thought to myself like, I wonder if that was strategic. There's no
You
way
know
that
it
this
was.
man, yeah, you know, because people know what's up. David Zaslav didn't just wake up one day out of the fucking blue and be like, I'm just gonna buy up a studio. I'm pretty sure behind the scenes, everybody in the know could smell that shit from a mile away.
Oh, yeah.
And it probably it either got to Zach or somebody from Zaslav's team just straight up hit him up like, this what might happen. You're one of the people on David Zaslav's list of directors that if he officially gets this bad boy, you're going to be one of the ones he might hit up. So just to let you know.
Yeah.
And maybe from there, Zach was like, let me go ahead and fucks with Netflix, who I'm already behind the scenes talking to, and let them know what's going on with this deal. Let me get that too. Because again, y'all mentioned earlier about Netflix trying to get the Snyder cut. I think all of this shit is a great web that just came together beautifully. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the thing is, the reality of all this stuff happening the way that it did, Leon, is what makes it such a beautiful thing. Because if any one of these things didn't happen, like the merger, or say even if the merger happened, but say Zaslav wasn't interested in restoring the Snyderverse, or Zaslav didn't want to work with Snyder for whatever reason, or he could have kept Toby Emmerich on. Any number of things could have happened, but what I'm saying is every single thing we needed to happen happened. So now the Snyderverse can continue. It's insane when
Right.
you really think about it.
It
Yeah,
is.
I
It
mean,
is kind of a miracle, to be honest.
It is. It's a bona fide miracle.
absolutely. Yo, I think that, you know what I'm saying, that was probably, look, I think this shit been in the works for quite some time, yo. I mean, look, the bigger the company and like the more wheels you have turning, which in this case, you have a lot of wheels turning, right? You got Zach, you got all these actors that you have to pull back together, right? You know, cinematographers, right? I mean, you know, it's a massive undertaking. So the bigger the company and like the bigger the project, the the earlier on that you have to, you know, kind of get started on things, right? Um, I think Zach Ben told them like, "Yo, you're like, you know, I'm not gonna come back unless they're gone," right? And
Yep.
he was pretty much even saying that publicly, like in outlets, right? So, that's one more reason why it was so dumb when people kept saying that it was going to be status quo after all these executives started getting fired.
Yeah.
And then they want to sit there and hold on to, oh, but even Warner Brothers didn't want to work with Zach. But it's like those people aren't even there anymore.
Right. The studio logo might be there in a way, or whatever the case may be. Like, they look at Warner Brothers as a monolith and not the individuals that held back Zach and that lost all that fucking money. Because not only did they harm Zach, you know, personally and not financially, but personally, and his not integrity, his fucking career. They tried to hurt his career, right?
Professional
Not only
career.
did they try to do that shit, but they fucked up money that had nothing to do with Zach, like in other films. How long has it been since Warner Brothers had a true blue theatrical hit? You know, not even counting like if people want to call the Batman a hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, besides that shit, they haven't had a bona fide hit in God knows how long. And it's because of the same individuals that hindered Zach from doing his thing. They hampered him all the way through. So they were just fumbling the bag all over the place. You know what I mean?
But let's look at when WBD started running the show. I mean, the writing was on the wall. The DC page, the Trinity, was back front and center. Henry, Affleck, and Goodell. And then they're referring to BVS as a damn classic. Or I forgot the exact words, but you know, something like
Masterpiece.
masterpiece, even better than a classic. This company has a different attitude with Zach.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, Betas, if you can't see that coming at you, you can't see a train coming at you on the tracks, because I mean that's just showing you which direction they're going.
Because I think Mikey pointed out the significance of that, and if anybody read that, it shouldn't have taken Mikey to say that. Well, I'm glad he did though. But when I saw him pretty much put a definition to why David Zaslav, or you know, a WBD executive, not WB or WM, but WBD executive said that, was because those two franchises were getting screwed. Matrix recently got screwed because of Ember Bitch. We all know what's up with DC. That's why we're talking about it. You know what I mean?
They had $200 million losses in the same year with
In the
Matrix and
same year, bro.
with Suicide Squad.
Almost $500 million lost. Probably more than that.
And
We're just
these
speaking budget-wise.
betas swore up and down that Emmerich was staying.
Bro,
Like what?
You know why it took him so long to get the fuck out of there? Because his position was too high, it was too important, it was too intricate. His contract was to this and to that, right? Or
Yeah,
else he would
they
have
have to do
been gone.
their due diligence, looking into what he has his hands in and
Right.
everything. Yeah, you can't just
Right.
say
It
you're
takes
out of
time.
here. Yeah.
It's like when you look at a
Yeah, it's not like
house.
he's working at Burger King. I mean,
Right. It's like when you look at a house, you know, and you're like, all right, I've destroyed the walls of the house. I've destroyed this, I've destroyed that. Like the roof is still there, and I see a couple of pillars, but the fucking house is gone at this point. And Toby Emmerich was pretty much the roof with the holes in it. All we gotta do now is just take that off. And then they did. And now we're just waiting. It's so funny to be what's that guy's name? Hamada. It's so funny to be him sitting there at a table twiddling his thumbs.
The last one.
The last one, just by himself. Hey
He
guys,
got
I miss you
tumbleweeds going
guys.
through his office, man.
literally the last emperor. He's just
Right.
he's just sitting there. He's got nowhere to go.
He the last one in his group chat. He's like, hey, Emmerich, I miss you, buddy. How's everything going over there with you?
They had a Warner
producing
Media group
company?
chat. That shit don't exist no more.
Right.
He's still tweeting to it.
Right.
Waiting for that response. It ain't coming.
Right.
Wow.
Man,
Look,
this
man,
is funny
look.
stuff.
Nah, it's absolutely funny. It's just you know, it's been a long road, and now we can finally see that light at the end of the tunnel. Because once Zach is back officially with Warner Brothers in any type of capacity, it's over, man. It's a wrap. It is the day that they said would never come, Zod.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I mean, listen, this is all the same stuff that we were told when, you know, about the Snyder cut. This was literally the same exact thing in terms of the pushback. And these people have no idea what they don't realize now, Skywalker, is that it's already here. It's done. There's nothing that they can do now. Now they got to eat that crow, and they cannot decide how they want to have it prepared. It's just they're going to have to eat it raw, because now you done messed up. Nobody is going to take them seriously anymore. Their credibility is completely shot. They've got nothing to go on. They spent all this time acting as though they knew everything and knew how everything worked. That other dude needs to just stick to delivering people's chicken nuggets and worry about the French fries not getting cold, because he sucks when it comes to trying to predict what companies are going to do or what business is like in this industry. They were all wrong, and they should have listened to us.
You know what? I'm not even. Y'all can hear me, right? Oh, I go.
Yeah.
Never mind. I didn't see my thing. Okay, so I ain't even tripping on that fool. Garbo's an idiot. Who I'm tripping on is all these other lames that decided to duck and hide and be on the fence and shit. You know, Mr. Pac-Man with the suit jacket, and then that goofy motherfucker that had Sean O'Connell on, and those types. Those are the ones that me personally, I'm like, I'm ready, because they were like, you guys need to move on. And that motherfucker who said he made the hashtag first, who, you know, I ain't got no beef with dude, but he was one of the main ones trying to throw people off and say, well, Zach's on to another verse now. He's got another Snyderverse in Rebel Moon.
Snyderverse on Netflix.
Yeah, the Snyderverse is on Netflix, guys. And I had fucking ratioed his ass. I was like, bro, stop it. This is what Zach really said. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to discourage people, because we're a fandom who is we can multitask. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to stick to one thing, bro. Like, we appreciate Zack Snyder in everything he does. And when we say Snyderverse, we mean Zack Snyder's work. And we can campaign for everything. So why are you trying to discourage from Restore the Snyderverse? So I'm looking at guys like that, and Garbo too, because he's complete trash. But mostly for me, those guys, them type of dudes with their little channels.
Hey, I have a list, and I'm checking it twice. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, I know if you've been naughty or nice. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
See,
Like,
this is why I'm saying we're gonna all become a group. We're gonna call ourselves the Insufferables, because now is the time. It's over. It's game
Straight
over
up.
for these people. And if they say anything, we just scorch the earth whenever they say anything. I mean, we're gonna bring out the anti-life equation up in here,
oh
because
my God.
these people are just, they're at the point
The
where
anti-beta equation.
Ready to hashtag.
it's
I like
crazy,
that one.
man. Yeah.
Anti-beta equation.
Ready the
Straight up.
hashtags. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna
Yes,
have to go
sir.
to beta deprogramming, man, because
Hey, and it's fine, yo. Let me just say this for the sake of, you know, everything, right? I'm getting DMs right now that some betas are like, you know, doing what they do best, and they're fucking sitting there and twisting words and stuff. If you're gonna quote me correct. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything that you guys are gonna be sitting there trying to say that I said, you know, it's cool, but just quote me correct. You know what I'm saying?
Well, wait a
If
minute
not,
now. Wait a minute now. RJ might try to say that you threatened to beat him up again. So you
hey,
better,
right?
you
You know
know.
what I'm saying? Yo, I actually forgot that happened. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yo, it's cool, but just quote me correct. You know,
Yeah.
that's all that I ask. I don't want to have to go and do what I did earlier all over again and make you look stupid. You know what I'm saying? But like, hey, I will if I have to. But just moving forward though. Look, Necron, I didn't get your thoughts, right? Real quick, what do you think is gonna go down on Saturday in terms of like the reaction? Are some Twitter accounts gonna get deactivated? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do we really think is gonna happen?
yeah, I mean, you're gonna see a lot of backtracking. You're gonna see a lot of well, you know, it was inedible. Not like all of a sudden, like, you know, they knew it all along and they just weren't sure. But what's really gonna happen is the internet's gonna blow up because Zach's back. It's gonna be huge, man. We're getting everything we wanted and probably a ton more we don't even know about. Maybe the only one who probably do is probably Mikey. And betas are just gonna be crying all day Saturday. You know them guys, they never want to be in the reality of it. They're just gonna spin it somehow, you know, make it about them and
Right?
And somehow they'll make it about Syl and Mikey taking an L.
somehow it's gonna be spun into an L. You are correct. Well, they didn't say it was gonna be restored at San Diego, you know, Comic Con. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
They've been saying for years it's gonna be restored.
Eminent, you know, Eminent, right?
Yeah.
Eminent was May 18th. Okay.
Yeah, man, right. It's imminent. You know what I'm saying? And look, but even just look back then, right? I mean, I think I would say that the word imminent probably still fit. You know what I'm saying? Like, even from back then.
Now I understand why I was blocked by so many betas this week, because they all know. They all knew. They all know. Hey, listen, the writing is on the wall. Y'all just,
They knew. They knew.
Yeah, they probably knew a little something, so they had
oh
to
wow,
have known.
look at this. Look at what Rel just
What is
Look,
it?
did.
he said
RJ
RJ tried to spin me saying the reporter knew what she was getting into as domestic abuse talking points in Max's chat last night. He's the master of spin. Yeah, man.
What?
What? That doesn't make no sense.
Domestic what?
Dude got a spin cycle that's worse than my fucking my fucking washing machine. You know what I'm saying?
He should go into politics, man. He spends so much shit.
Back, man.
I would say RJ need to get laid, but I don't want to wish nobody on him. You feel me? So,
Look,
That'd be domestic abuse.
I knew it was
domestic abuse.
I knew it was bad when I said, bro, you wouldn't be talking to me like that if we met. And he was like, oh yeah, he threatened to beat me up. Then he tried to say that me saying that he doesn't put his face on the internet that I was calling him ugly and I was being demeaning towards people's physical appearance. I'm like, bro, I don't even know what you look like. You letting me know what you look like
Exactly.
by saying that.
You let the cat out of the bag, dummy.
You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. And look, just when you thought it couldn't get no better, I've been waiting. I've been sitting there holding this spot. You know what I'm saying? Just so y'all know, we got the last member of the cool table in the building. You know what I'm saying? We got there we go. Let's get him in here.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
How's a ride?
Yes.
What's
cool
up,
Austin.
boys? How we doing? How we doing?
Hey, I'm doing fantastic, yo.
Fucking tastic, bro.
Hey,
Yo.
how are you feeling right now with everything that's going on, Austin? Let us know. Let the Snyderverse community know how you feeling.
It's a celebration, homie. Dude, I'm fucking hype. I mean, everyone who's not on our side, who doesn't understand Zack Snyder like we do, is gonna say, he didn't announce anything. All he posted was a picture. It was just for fun. And they're gonna try and spin it, like you said, like a spin doctor, dude. I don't know if you remember old and one mixtape, but dude, do me spin around. And all I'm saying is, what I saw there, the main take from me that maybe people didn't see, because this is definitely a rebuttal to trolling Stone. Let's be honest. The main thing that people didn't see is the fact that we're playing cat and mouse, right? With these betas, cat and mouse, cat and mouse, cat and mouse. But who's on top of the gorgiled out mouse? Tom is just standing triumphantly looking down while we got a statued out mouse. Like, that's us on top of them because we won.
Hey, Leon saying RJ the police.
He is.
Stop.
RJ the feds, bro.
That's like you said. It's like you said earlier.
I like how you put that cat and mouse, though.
You know, they need to stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe. I'm just saying.
Yo, real talk, man, because it's the same old song and dance every single time, and they keep doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe, yo.
And the cheese in the trap, man. The cheese in the trap. Damn rats.
Oh,
Damn rats. Them damn rats.
Oh my god,
This
man.
shit is so crazy, bro. The more and more I think about it, I'm like, if he was going to Hall H for anything, right? He would say something about Rebel Moon, right? This man went out of his way. First of all, why the fuck would he be talking about Hall H for no reason any damn? You feel me? Like, none of this shit points to Zack fucking with us. It all points to Zack saying, I'm back.
Exactly. All H is where BVS was born, and
makes sense.
Zack loved that experience so much, he wants to bring it to us again.
Yeah, and if we're gonna
what better way?
What better way? If we're gonna fish, like I heard earlier, I was trying to get some something, and I'm just trying to watch this, right? I'm just trying to watch what was going on earlier and watch Skywalker, the invasion that we had, and man, I'm just like I told them, like, my girl's on a phone call right now,
right?
dude. Dude,
it's hard to watch.
I'm like, my girl's on a phone call right now, and I can hear the on-hold music. I'm like, that's got to be more entertaining than what I'm watching right now. This is like pulling teeth, dude. Oh my god! And the defending of this reporter and just the fishing. Like, well, dude, I've never heard in my life. And my math teacher, ironically, used to say this all the time: "The truth hurts, Austin. Truth hurts." 13% is not a majority enough to fucking give a shit about. Like, and it would 4
it's a
years,
joke, really.
Yeah,
it's a joke.
4 years of stuff. Yeah, I'm sure that there was some bots in there, but only 13%. Is there any comparisons to other ones? Like, do we have any other comparisons?
But you know what sounds
besides your followers that are 67% bots?
You know what sounds bigger than 13%? 87%. Go to school, man. Learn.
Go to school, man.
87%.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
And if,
Not
if
only
he's
that,
done that,
Not only that, Austin, but yo, it's like, nah, we got to get down to the meat of this article because it's really not even about the bots. That's just the cover up, right? The real story is that they didn't follow putting COVID protocols when they were shooting that Green Lantern scene.
You're right, dude.
The fucking police, man.
Zach was a tyrant. He bullied those executives because he didn't want their names on his movie.
Oh my God, right?
Dude,
Imagine that. The motherfuckers that push you off the movie, right, is about to get credit for your new shit that got your name on it that they didn't want. I wouldn't want them on my movie either.
Bro,
Yeah.
when they acted like Zach was being a bully, if he did get gangster with them, when I read that shit, I said, I hope he did. I hope he said worse. I hope he was like, fuck bitch, I'll knock your ass out. Get your motherfucking ass. I hope he went in, bro.
Off my shit.
I hope he went in. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
I
that's
hope Zach got to get a little gangster in him, man. You know what I'm saying? Start slapping
Zach
around,
is
dog.
gangster, dude. He shot those scenes without them even knowing it.
He showed it. You're right.
He's gangster, dude.
You're right. Zach is a G.
He's cool as shit, but he also knows, fuck you, man. I'm doing this shit.
Zach is so gangster. They told him he couldn't do the black suit. He put some shit in the suit so he could change it in post production anyway. You know what I'm saying? So Zach is an absolute G.
Absolute G.
This man be up at 4 a.m. eating weights for breakfast. You know what I'm saying? That's why the betas don't like him.
Awesome.
That's why the betas don't like him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all look at Zach and you see somebody that you could never be, you could never hang out with.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? And like he just exists on a different plane than you do, right? You know what I'm saying?
What is the man?
But
57 and he's ripped.
And I'm like, yo, that's a cool motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? See, I don't get that feeling y'all get in y'all tummy when y'all see Zach. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel that way. So
you right.
Yo, Vero.
You right. I feel you on that, bro. I remember I had a conversation with my lady, like when I first started talking about Zach with her, man. She's like, "You love Zack Snyder?" I'm like, that motherfucker. He reminds me of somebody that I could have a drink with and chill. He likes to lift weights. He likes comic books. His wife looked good, respectfully. Shout out to Deborah. Everything about him is like a G-ass fucking guy, an alpha male who's not trying to project. All he wants to do is show everybody love and have a good time and make fun movies. You know what I'm saying? And make movies that, let you think. But at the same time, they're fucking fun because they make you think. Yep. That's all he want to do. And you right, Scott, because people that are the opposite are like, he's handsome, he works out, he's married to a good-looking, smart woman.
Dude, don't forget,
I'm not.
He's fucking dressed as Sharp too.
Oh yeah,
Sharp fucking dresses.
The gentleman.
Yeah,
man, that's the GOAT. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. You know what I'm saying? And
haters be hating.
They just look at that shit and they be like, yo, I can't do that. Like, I can't be that swaggy. I can't dress like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I am a writer. Why aren't my movies popping like that? Right? I'm a director. Why don't people want to pick up my ideas? Right? You know what I'm saying? Oh, look, he can't even tell a good story. I'm way better at telling stories, right? Like, my stories are gripping, and you know what I mean? It's just
yeah, they're saying that. Then they're like, well, okay, where's that GPS? I gotta drop off these cold fries.
Yeah.
All right, now that I sent that tweet, okay.
Stop eating the bag fries, man. Stop eating the bag fries. You know what I'm saying? Fuckers, man.
Yo, but I think it's so powerful too for us, like empowering. Zacktivated obviously is the hashtag Zacktivated. I think I'm just gonna use that now with Restore the Snyderverse. Or do we just put Snyderverse Restored now? Do we switch it up? I don't know.
Yeah, Snyderverse Restored.
But you know that he had something that doesn't look like, something that was looked over for days and days and days. It kind of looks like maybe he might have even just made that because he heard about the Rolling Stone article. I don't know if maybe he actually read it, but he's like, oh yeah, I got something for them coming out, and he's just emailed it to Zasloff. Maybe you got this. Is this cool? Can I post this?
Hey, wasn't that like an older picture that they had in like, because if I remember correctly, weren't they like kind of teasing the lead up with the Tom and Jerry stuff?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
That picture wasn't new.
It was promotion for
So
Tom and Jerry and Zack Snyder.
He's like, I got something for this. Let me post this again. Ba-bow. Dude, that's perfect though. Like, obviously, what are we gonna expect? That's not like, oh, okay, no one's going to Hall H. Obviously, he's just posting it for shits and giggles. Has he ever done that?
No.
I mean, look, at this point, right? Let me ask you guys this, right? Because look at how the scenario has flipped, right? It went from everybody feeling like Warner Brothers was just opening up for Marvel, right, to now DC could possibly have the biggest panel for news of the entire weekend.
Oh yeah, they're gonna blow Marvel away this time,
dude. If the
can you imagine if Ben comes out?
Yeah,
Ray Fisher comes out.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it's possible now.
Is the honeymoon over, dude? Is the honeymoon over? Is he free to come back? Is J-Lo gonna let him come? That would be fucking sick.
Bring her on stage too. Shit.
They could have already shot some shit, man. Like
that's what I'm saying.
I was about to say.
Recorded a video. Yeah, that's all they
need.
They don't have to actually be there, but
it could be really Zack out on the stage with The Rock and Henry Cavill, or it could be a video of all the rest of them or something. It'll be something creative.
You just reminded me of something, Zod. I thought of that earlier. Like, it'd be cool if Zack was standing with Henry and then Rock was standing with somebody like whoever the director of Black Adam is, and make it look like a WWE, AEW wrestling event sort of thing, like something kind of cool like that. That'd be hilarious.
Our poor man Zack. Freaking, he's gonna look like a gnome next to those guys, dude. He's gonna be The Rock and Henry Cavill and then Zack underneath, but that'll be freaking sick.
Zack will be jacked. Zack will be jacked though.
Oh yeah.
Zack can get ripped.
If they start that with the power of the DC universe or hierarchy is about to change, and then they announce like the DC head, and then they bring out Zack Snyder after that. Then to me, I'll go see Black Adam just for that. If you actually, all the time you've been saying this, if you do it for the fans and for the real fans, quote unquote, but if you, we've been hearing that he loves the Snyder Cut and he wanted to be a part of the Snyderverse, but then we see the trailer like, that doesn't really look like it's anything next to the Snyderverse. Maybe a couple of shots look similar, but obviously it's going to be in its own pocket universe. So if he does that, if they start with that clip and he's like, and here's Zack Snyder, I'll be like, oh shit, it came back around.
Man, I ain't hating on Rock or anything. Man, it's all good. If Zack's back, it's all good. I don't care.
Look. They don't even have to do that whole Henry Cavill face-off thing with Black Adam, because I think The Rock's ego isn't gonna allow him to get like overshadowed like that from his own movie. But I do think if they just announce that Henry Cavill's back and there's a new Man of Steel, right? That's enough, yo. Like, that's really enough for me, because that will really let me know that it's really happening brick by brick.
Oh yeah, check mark on that. How much though? Like, do you think maybe the director, and forgive me, I don't know who the director is of Black Adam, but maybe he pulled Nolan and was like, you know what, I can't handle the Black Adam versus Superman fight, so why don't we give that to someone who we know can do two Superman-like style fight, and like, isn't Zack coming back? Why don't we just give that to him? And how sick would it be if it was maybe in Man of Steel 2? For me, I'm thinking like one of the fights in a future Justice League, Like it's a moment that leads up to a fight in Justice League, you know, and to get them to work together, maybe I don't know.
You
I'm
mean
just
like
spitballing.
what he did with David Ayer in the Flash scene in Suicide Squad?
Right. But you know how Christopher Nolan was like, I'm not able to film Man of Steel. Like I know someone who can though. And so he gave his story or whatever, his foundation to Snyder, and Snyder like took off with it. I think maybe the director of Black Adam, if they're thinking about Black Adam 2 already, he's like, hey, I don't think I can really do that scene justice, but I know someone who can. Zack Snyder. I would rather see him do that
man.
fight. I would rather see him do that fight too, I think.
I mean, hey, I'm all for him doing that fight.
Right.
I would definitely be for his stunt team being involved in the creating of that fight. Most definitely. But we don't know, right?
Right.
I'm not sure if they're gonna fight in the first Black Adam. I think
I don't think so.
That they're probably gonna tease some kind of showdown, and then they'll fight in the second one. But yeah, this first Black Adam movie has a whole lot riding on it. But if they do come out and say, "Hey, Henry's back, Zack's back," I will be checking out the Black Adam movie, because I think that once it gets to that point, we can kind of start seeing some similarities in tone. Because the Flash has gotten pushed back, Aquaman 2 has gotten pushed back, and Black Adam.
Now we know why all these movies got pushed back. Zack is back.
Facts.
That was your first major clue. That was it, Zod. These movies were ready to come out. They were the hero of the heroes, remember? And remember, like, get them out.
Year of Heroes, right? Isn't that what it was?
That shit like did it immediately,
bro.
after.
That shit hit the scene like a wet ass fart. Everybody was like, get that out of here. Nobody liked it but the little dumbass betas. That shit didn't trend. It didn't do anything but make everybody annoyed. Everybody was like, what is this shit? This is so lame. And all it did was supercharge the Snyder Cut community even harder.
Zack probably was like, yo, who the hell let that go out? Like, then he was like, yo.
And he doesn't even care like it was announced. He's like, yeah, not anymore. I'm running this shit.
He said, what trailer?
Who signs your checks now, motherfucker?
He was like, the trailer. What trailer? That shit gone. You can't even find that shit now. Like, and he scrubbed it from the internet. Nah, man, this is like a wonderful time. Look, I want all y'all to put y'all last questions and comments in the chat. I'm gonna start rounding this out within like the next 15, 20 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Because we got some East Coast peeps in here, and I know they stand up late rocking with the kid, burning that midnight oil, you know what I'm saying? But
oh, it's a beautiful thing, Skywalker. I swear. I mean, we are on the precipice of greatness all over again, and we should all be very, very happy and very, very excited. All the jokes and comments about the betas aside, I mean, this is an awesome time. This is an awesome time to be a fan. This is an awesome time to be, to be finally getting something that we should have been getting all along, and it just feels even sweeter this time around.
Nah, it definitely does feel sweeter this time, because there's so much more that's at stake, right? We had the Snyder Cut, right? And we knew what we were getting. I mean, well, we thought that we knew what we were getting, but we had more of an inkling, right? And it was just that one project. Now, this is literally like the culmination of everything that Zack wanted to be able to do, and we'll be getting that instead. So, excuse me, even now that we've gotten the Snyder Cut, it does make it even more sweeter, because we had that long journey, and then now we had another journey to fight to get it restored, and it seems as if that's happening now.
It seems as if it's imminent.
Yeah, very
That's
much
another
so.
word. Impending. Right? Oh my goodness. What's up, man? We got so many people in the chat. Yes,
What a
it
chat's
has
been
been a
awesome,
good
dude.
day. Oh yeah, right.
Shout out to the chat.
You know what I'm saying?
Good day,
Shout
bro.
out to the chat for rocking with, you know what I'm saying, the Cool Table and General Zod. You know what I'm saying? Because we are excited to be here with you guys, man. Like, this is what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Daniel, the last panelist, is Leon of the New Geeks. He is part of the Cool Table. You know what I'm saying? So, know what's up. And
Leon.
well, Leon did change his logo to that Tom and Jerry picture. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, it might be throwing you
I
off.
just had to do the switch up on that one though.
right. It was funny because when he first came on the panel, it was like a little blank circle, and I was like, "What the hell?" And then right after that picture went
It's
up,
because
and
I couldn't find Zach's turkey. You know what I'm saying? So I had to throw up the, you know what I'm saying? I had to throw up the Tom and Jerry.
Just
Yeah.
the turkey.
Yeah, guys, you got to
Straight up.
remember, it was just a turkey. That's all it was.
Right.
And you know what, too? In Final Crisis, Black Adam is like kind of a major character in some parts of the story. So, just
That's
saying.
That's very
Just
true.
Just
Just saying.
saying. For no reason. For no reason. Though.
Yeah,
No
for no
reason
reason.
whatsoever.
Zach,
For no reason, guys.
oh man, how could I include Black Adam into my Justice League? Because he didn't have him planned before. Obviously, we know that. So he's like, oh, you know what? I know a story. Let me just pull that out real quick. And oh, what a great turkey I've made.
Look at
Let me
all
take
the
a picture
pieces
of
just
that.
falling into place before my eyes.
Put
But-
a script book right next to it, too. Wow.
Oh wow, yeah. So, it's just so much like denial on parts. Like they don't want to believe it. You don't want to believe it, so it's not real. It's not happening. You're gonna justify anything you want on the other side, and you could say the same thing about us. Yes, however, there's obviously a clear line of logic and truth to all of this that we've seen. If you want to recognize a pattern, like heard on other streams, if you want to recognize a pattern, that's a recognizable pattern. For a very long time, he's teased his own work. Any artist does. If you have something cooking up, if you're a real artist and you appreciate other artists' work, you would understand that and you would appreciate Zach for what he's done, not only in his profession, but outside of it too. And the constant denial and delusion is at this point hilarious. There's a different clown table now, and it's obvious. It's obvious.
There is a different clown table now. It just it just changed venues from Warner Brothers to YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Bigger, badder, and dumber.
And baitier. You know what I'm saying? Baitier.
Oh yeah.
And baitier. Yeah.
There's no. I mean, when you literally hear these guys trying to justify the Rolling Stone article and defending the author of that article, knowing how biased that author is, knowing where she comes from, knowing what her agenda is.
Ray Fisher already called her out. She was fucking defending Joss Whedon back in the day. Like, this is
bogus.
That's who they're defending. But you got to remember, this is a guy who this is a guy who celebrates $20 super chats from John Campia. It has a crew full of antis. So we can't really, what do you expect? What do you expect from a pig but a grunt, right? I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is.
The truth hurts, man. The truth hurts.
Oh my God.
You talking about pork or the police? You feel me? Straight up. Check your permits. Are you allowed to shoot in this garage? In this driveway, sir? Do you have your permits?
Hey, excuse me. You guys are out of hand. You're not following COVID procedure.
That's
not the right shade of green for that Green Lantern. I don't know. Gotta hit you with a ticket.
Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here.
Follow protocol, dude.
Damn,
Dude, those actors had no freaking work going on because of the situation that everyone was in. So do you think they gave a fuck anyway?
I know for a fact that they weren't following. Y'all was like, yo, are we talking about they were following COVID protocols? Seriously?
Right, dude.
And that
as though they work there, as though they have,
yo. But that's why we couldn't get the Green Lantern scene, right? They were being asked in the context of like, hey, why would Warner Brothers let Zack put out this Green Lantern fucking picture if, you know what I'm saying, there were no plans on using it? And it was like, well, actually, whenever somebody says actually like that, you know it's some bullshit coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, facts, yo. But look.
Oh my God, dude, that is so true.
This shit is
these are the
motherfuckers who say that shit.
Well, these are the kinds of dudes. These are the kinds of dudes that used to get stuffed in the locker back in the day. Dude, I'm just saying. I mean, come on, man.
Hey,
Zod.
Actually, you're about to get fucked up.
Well,
that's not a threat. Don't get scared, betas.
Actually, with the crackling voice.
Actually,
Randall,
they weren't following.
He's going through puberty at like 30.
Hey, I'm still laughing because Koj called him a hall monitor in a
empty building.
You have your COVID protocols? Are you guys? Oh my God!
He's yelling at shadows about COVID protocols.
You got your permits. Hey guys.
This dude's a cop, man.
Shadows.
Yo, we might have done it, Toonami. Zack posted on Vero that he's gonna be in Hall H Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So
to announce his 5-arc Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, his 5-arc dark vision for Tom and Jerry. You know what I'm saying? It's
was just one of those, dude. He's like, oh, I got one of these for you. Oh, and you say this about my movies? Okay, here's another. Oh, you say it's a trilogy? Okay, here's another one.
Yeah, shout out to Toonami's name,
that
trilogy
box set. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But look, I want to start getting y'all final thoughts on this stuff before we wrap it up. I'm gonna start with you, Good Austin. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how you feeling about this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Going into Saturday, and then let us know what you got coming up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm feeling like since we East Coast boys and we know you're in LA, Southern California area, I feel like we got to call you out and say maybe you got to pull up at Hall H on Saturday, dude.
Oh my God, bro!
I don't know what you're doing, but if you can hook that up, if someone's watching right now, can hook him up with a Hall H pass.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
You got to do it for the culture.
Because like I was not planning on going to Comic-Con. You know what I'm saying? So like,
we didn't need to. Yeah. But that's some shit. If we have a personal video of like, hey, I saw it. Boom.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. I'm calling you out. We got to make that happen somehow. If someone's watching that could hook us up,
I'm going to go fucking nuts. I'm just letting y'all know. Right? If I can get in the Hall H, it's over with. You know what I'm saying?
Mikey,
that's how I feel about this. And also 5-part story arc, dude. We're getting at least 2 more. And guess what is not going to be a part of that story arc? I don't think Man of Steel is going to be a part of that. I think that might just be an extra that we get along the way. You saw those storyboard stacks that he had in that turkey picture, dude. It wasn't just one. There was a couple, 2, 3 of them, as my dad liked to say. And tonight, dude, so hyped tonight, dude. Unfortunately, God bless my lady. She's got some health issues right now, so she needed me. She's like, on the toilet and whatever, going through it, and I'm just like, hey, can I tell you something to get your mind off everything? And she did one of these. Oh, she did one of these. Like, shut the fuck up. I know what you're gonna talk about right now. I don't want to hear that. Like, I'm sorry. I'm so excited. I know I should just shut up. I was like, all right, I'll shut up. I'm sorry. This shit's fucking awesome, dude. It's fucking awesome. That's how I feel. And I can't wait till now, dude. I wish tomorrow was Friday. Tomorrow's fucking Thursday. Actually, it's Thursday right now, so tomorrow is Friday. But you knew what I fucking meant.
Amen.
Good Wednesday for me. You know what I'm saying? Facts. I am feeling.
By the way, today was fucking awesome, dude. We started our day at lunch with Zod. 5-hour stream, dude. I started at work. I did some chores and stuff. I got home. I was able to hop on because he was going for so long, dude. It was
I
awesome.
was drinking fucking mimosas.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
see, this is what I mean. We're a close knit group. We are the insufferables. You understand? It's like, hey,
I checked some betas later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was great.
Shout out
Restore
to
the Insufferables verse.
shout out to
Hey.
Sky turning into Jason Mimosas.
Hey, we are working on a clip of like that little part of the stream. You know what I'm saying? I might end up putting something together for y'all. You know what I'm saying? That shit was funny though. But go ahead, Austin.
But yeah, that was an amazing stream, Zod. So shout outs to you for hosting everybody and going for so long. And then we had, I was like, as I was hopping off, I was like, don't forget Scoop Saturday night. Who knew it was gonna be so freaking crazy? I just hopping in at the end. Like, what did I hopped in when the ticker on the bottom was on MCU, and I kind of was like, all right, well, I don't really need to pay attention right now. But then they started talking about Henry Cavill. I was like, okay, I need to pay attention. And then we went and got that tweet. I thought Sil was gonna be like, no, I'm not. I'll look at it later. But then he's like, oh, I need to pull this. I need to pull it. I'm not sharing my screen. Hold on a second. I mean, like we're all just waiting. Like, what is it? For me, at least, I'm not checking Twitter. I'm just gonna watch the show. Wait for the suspense. And then boom, he puts the tweet up. And I'm like, okay, now I'm checking Twitter. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? A 5-part story arc. Oh shit. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Austin. It was all in the fucking chat. Everybody was like, yo, go look at what Zach posted. And I was like, oh shit. And then I went and I checked and I went fucking and I tagged fucking Seal in the comments and said, I'm like, no, Seal, you need to pull that fucking girl right now, bro. Like, you need to pull that shit right
Saw
now.
that. I was like, oh damn, bro. And
Daring
then,
Scoop Center. Oh, that's fucking
I
great.
know, dude. And somebody, another mod who was in there who was easily excited. There's like they tagged me and they're like, is he really here? I was like, I don't know, maybe. And then someone else was like, he's not actually here. They were just joking. I was like, it's not confirmed, but maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's very coincidental, but I want to say
it was a lot of people in there, yo. It was
right.
a lot of people in there.
Right, that was one thing too. I was like, the same thing. I was listening to you guys earlier. It's like, damn, there's not usually this many people here. Like, oh
Bruh,
man,
I think the highest I saw that was like 283 or something.
Yeah, I saw 289. I saw 289.
So like, yeah, man.
Yeah, which is dope. And we don't even care about numbers. We're just surprised. Now we're like, oh damn.
That means that man, Zach could have been lurking. That's all I'm saying. Zach could have been lurking.
If it wasn't Zach, somebody who's close to him, who knows, dude? Who knows?
And then we kind of all noticed around the same time, like we didn't really say anything to each other. Like I was like, is this how it always is? And I'm like, yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is. And just didn't even really, But yeah, y'all right, because that could have been anything.
Yeah, really. But that was
what I'm
dope.
saying?
And then you're in the chat, you're like, do I gotta stream later? And I was like, oh shit. And then of course my lady, she gets a upset stomach and all that. I'm like, I can't pop in right now, boys, but fucking take off for me. And thankfully I'm here to end the night out, to end a great day. We almost had like 12 hours of content, which is actually crazy.
Yeah, but when you think about it,
and a great deal of it was us being positive and having a great time. You see
we always do, man.
That's the bottom of it, though. Even if you think we're being toxic, we're just having fun with each other because we don't really give a fuck about the other side.
Even when they getting roasted, I'm still having a great time.
It's always
I'm never bothered.
Wah 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 wah.
Oh my god, yo. We gotta clip that shit up, man. That shit was too funny, yo.
Mikey said Yesterday too, he was calling them. Was he calling them Ewoks? He's like, they're yub dubbing, yub dubbing, yub dub, yub dub. That's great.
That was awesome.
But anyways, yeah, thanks for having me on. Shout out to the cool table. Shout out to the man in the middle over here.
Awesome.
Unreleased, untitled,
How do I do that?
no cover art of a book. So if you see anything trashing this man, just hit the block button on whoever sent that. That's all I'm saying.
Because it's not true. It's not true.
You don't need that shit in your life.
You'll know when I have something for y'all.
Right. We're gonna have he'll let us know, just like Zach did today.
Yeah.
That's all I've said. Much love to y'all, dude.
What you got coming up?
Love you, bro.
Austin.
What you got coming up? The next video I'm doing is just going to be a love letter, I guess, to the community and to my lady for dealing with me for these past 2 years and helping me transform as a man. It's going to be real quick. And then the next video, I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I know I'm going to have a good idea and I know I'm not going to worry about it. You know what I mean? It's just going to come to me. It's just going to come to me, bro. And I'm going to be using StreamYard. That's for sure. That's for sure. Thank you for that. We got CEO of the cool table, if you were wondering, right up here.
Hey, it's all gravy, all gravy. Shouts out to the good Austin. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Much love and appreciation. All right, next up, we got my man Leon of the New Geeks. You know what I'm saying? Let the fandom know how you feeling about today in general, and then let them know what you got coming up. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're even gonna start dropping content, you know what I'm saying? Just let
Poke.
I love messing with Leon, yo.
Like Cube said, today was a good day.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So how I feel about today, obviously a good day. You know, it's always fun roasting some betas. I don't ever even feel bad about the shit either. Because even if we're on our best behavior, they still talking shit. So whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
All bets are off. The gloves are off. You feel me? With that being said, I'm so happy that Zach teased the shit out of us and basically was like, damn near spelling it out. I'm back. You know what I mean? So shout out to Zach. Shout out to the fandom. You know, shout out to everybody getting hyped. The shit happening in real time was so fucking live, man. It was so fucking live, bro.
Hey, hold up, Leon. Can you read Integrity's comment here?
Okay. From Integrity 101, breaking news. Collider is reporting that the Snyder Cut may in fact exist. They are still working on figuring out who the director is. Stay tuned. Hey, I believe it. Shit.
Oh my god, Integrity be killing it, man. Oh my god.
But
yeah.
My fucking phone never fails. This bitch is on 3%, looking at me like I'm stupid. So let me go ahead and quickly end this before the phone call ends itself. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna be rocking with the cool table till the motherfucking wheels fall off. The shit that I got going on. Y'all always inspire me. I actually been typing up a couple of reviews here and there. And like I said, I want to work on translating that to video. And my first one I think I'm gonna do is ZSJL. So and we definitely about to celebrate when this motherfucker's restored, dog. On Saturday, we about to celebrate. So that's what I got planned.
For sure. Had to get 3 of them, you know what I'm saying? For sure. Look, shouts out to Leon of the New Geeks and the Cool Table. You know what I'm saying? Next up, we got my main man, El Necron. You know what I'm saying? The Demon Slayer himself. All right? Hey, Necron, how is you feeling about today? Let the fandom know, and then what you got coming up on the horizon, sir.
Man, today it was great. You know, all the Henry Cavill stuff going around, which we, you know, if you're in the Mikeyverse, you in the know. You knew that was coming. That wasn't no surprise. But when that Zack Snyder post popped up, dude, I was blown away because I thought the most we were gonna get was, you know, Henry Cavill was back at Comic-Con. But dude, I'm excited, dude. I'm pumped. You know, it's still almost like it didn't happen yet. You know, it's like it hasn't sunk in because I'm just so hyped. I was getting ready just to chill, bro, and hang, get ready to crash, and then you came on. Skywalker's coming on, cool. I was watching that, and then you're like, hey, if you all want to join, I went and bugged my wife because she's getting ready for bed. I'm like, hey, man, Skywalker, Jack Snyder. She's like, baby, just shut up. You want to do your nerd stuff? Go on, baby. I'm like, oh, woo! I ran in here.
Look, shouts out to Mrs. Necron too, and for letting us borrow, the big guy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. She's
I want
awesome.
you to let her see this part, you know what I'm saying? Because we appreciate her letting us borrow you.
Amen to
You know
that.
what I'm saying? Facts, yo. Real talk.
That's very cool of you to say, because she is Latina and she is jealous. So if you know, you know. So
I do.
right on. Right on. Anyway, so man, it's a great day. And like Leon was saying, when we bust on betas, man, it's just a good fun. We ain't mad. We just laugh. We're laughing. We ain't, oh, leave us alone, like getting all dramatic. We're having fun. That's what men do, man. We bust on each other. And if they could come back with funny stuff, well, it'd be funny to me, but they don't. It's always lame. But anyway, I'm fucking having a great time. To be invited to be a part of the cool table was an unexpected thing in my life, and appreciate it, Skywalker. I'm, just fucking some metalhead that likes to fucking watch Zack Snyder movies, man. I love it. Oh yeah, and what's coming up? I gotta get Zod to do our weird science movie review. That shit's gonna be funny.
That'll be fun.
That's gonna be fun. That's gonna come sometime. We'll get it scheduled. And I'll be doing more metal stuff on my channel, talking to metalheads and fucking badass dudes from bands. If you know that these guys are the real deal in metal, man.
Gotta let them know about that Texas indie metal scene. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Oh, most people. I mean, the Texas metal scene knows, and the bands that come through know Texas rules for metal. But I'm talking about the bands from Texas. Gotta let people know, man. There's a lot of great bands here. Mine's one of them. But so, yeah. Thanks, Todd. Thanks, Skywalker. I'm just hyped today, man. This is great stuff. Great stuff.
Yeah, this shit's super dope. All right, and rounding out the panel, we got the general himself, Sod Ryder. How are you feeling today, sir? What are your last thoughts on this whole situation and what you got coming up? Let the fandom know.
I just want to say, first of all, I love you guys. It is amazing hanging out with you guys, with doing all this great stuff, panel after panel, stream after stream. This is the most fun. I mean, I can't imagine it getting any better than this. But the funny thing is, guys, I know it's going to get even better than this. And that's what makes it so awesome. Like, it just continues to get progressively better, and we're all just connecting on such a strong bonding level, and it's all just amazing, and I love it. So, thank you guys for being so awesome. And Skywalker, you know how it is, man. When we collaborate, it's always awesome. That's why we do it so much. I mean,
look out for that OG talk too. I'm telling y'all, man.
That's coming too. And I got, and then tonight on Late Night Q&A, I'm interviewing an actress / comedian, reality TV star, April Brucker. She is famous for her affinity for her puppets. She left her fiance for her puppets. So it should be a fun stream tonight. So you guys definitely want to tune in for that. I'm looking forward to that. She's pretty awesome. And as far as all the stuff that just happened today, we are on the precipice of greatness, guys. I think the wait is over. I think we're here. I think we can finally breathe a sigh of relief and just be thankful that we're finally here. It's amazing.
Zod, can you read Joker's comment for me, please?
Yes. Weirdest Snyder criticism I have seen. He makes movies for edgy kids. laughing my ass off. We are all grown ass men talking about this shit here. We are. It's true,
Yeah.
Joker.
Oh
It's
my
true.
God.
We're men.
Yo,
Too true, dude.
that is like absolutely true, man. It's so funny because that is like a super weird criticism. Integrity's on fire, man. He said
He's
it's
killing them.
almost as if this shit was inevitable. Who would have thought, right? You know what I'm saying? We thought, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, yo, much love to you, Zod and Necron, Austin, Leon, man. I always have a great time rocking out with y'all. Today's been great, yo. We got the Henry Cavill stuff in the morning. Zach came off the top rope with the elbow, you know what I'm saying, with the Tom and Jerry shit at the end of the day. And you know, you're absolutely right. This does feel like right before we had that Man of Steel stream, right? And I'm super excited about it. I think that Saturday can't get here fast enough. Yes, you did miss the whole show 4K, right? But so yeah, look, I think that this absolutely feels like right before the Snyder Cut got announced, and you know, that's why you're seeing these reactions that you're seeing, right? The beta's about to be tripping. You're about to see people deactivating their Twitters. People about to re-retire after they claimed that they were fucking retiring and they came back. You know what I'm saying? They fucking shut their channels down.
Hell, even Sil was talking about possibly retiring. I mean, come on. It's,
Yo, they're Brett Favre out here, dude. They just won't quit, bro.
It's like, bro, we got Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? Just like quit, bro. He's like, nah.
The best part is that like the move on crowd, whatever, we got told to move on, but the whole time it's just been like, no, like you move on.
Facts.
You move on.
Facts. But yeah, yo, it's just you know, it's a wonderful time. I think it's a great time to be a Zack Snyder fan. It's a wonderful time to be a Restore the Snyderverse fan. I think that we about to be eating real good come this Saturday. So you know, we definitely have a Zacktivation incoming. And I think this is gonna be the biggest one of them all. Right. So you know, just be on the lookout for that and be prepared for it. And all you betas, you know what I'm saying? Just get ready.
it doesn't get any bigger
Wheaties.
than Hall H.
You know, look, you need to be eating your Wheaties, stretching, drinking water. You know what I'm saying? Like all that, because it's gonna be a long weekend. It's gonna be a long week. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a long month. It's gonna be a long lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all motherfuckers, you know, look, y'all the one jump head first off that diving board, and now you about to belly flop. You know what I'm saying?
They chose their side. They chose their side.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You chose your side. Just like my man Jigsaw always say, live or die, make your choice. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and that's it from us here at the Cool Table and General Zod. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for rocking out the entire chat. I love each and every one of you guys, and you know, they will be joining us in the sun. You know what I'm saying? Soon enough. So, a salute to y'all, and we'll get at y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.